Hey, how's it going everybody? In this video, we're gonna learn how to add tables in our HTML document. So let's get started. And if you wouldn't mind, please help me out by smashing the like and subscribe button. So we're back with Visual Studio Code, and in this example, let's make a table for the school hour. So in HTML, there is a tag called the table tag, which is specifically for making a table. So as we're gonna make a table, let's write table. And here we can see we have the table tag. And inside the table tag, we have to add the row for the table. So to add the row for the table, we're gonna write TR, which stands for table row. And then inside the table row, we have to put the actual data of the table. So to do that, we're gonna write TD, which stands for table data. And inside the table data, we can write anything. So as we're gonna work with school hours, so let's add the days of the week. So we can add Sunday. So here in our document, we can see our table data has appeared. So there is another type of table data which is used for the heading of the table. So this is called the TH tag, which stands for table heading. So if we write TH and then hit enter, and then inside it we can write something. Let's write Sunday again. And if we come to our document, we can see the Sunday inside the TH tag is a little bolder than the TD. So as we're trying to put the days of the week as the heading, we're gonna use the TH tag for now. So let me delete it. There we go. Now to add the rest days of the week, we have to use the TH 6 more times. So we can separate by pressing enter, and then inside we can write Monday. Then we can write another one, and then we can write Tuesday, and you know the rest. There we go. And then if we come to our web page, we can see the days of the week. So let's actually add the hours of the school. So to do that, we're gonna create another table row inside the table tag. So here I can create another TR tag. So inside the TR tag, we're not gonna put the TH tag again because this is not gonna be our header. So in this case, we're gonna write TD as table data, and inside we can write the days of school. So in Sunday, let's say we have the school closed, and then we can copy this 6 more times. And then we can update our times as well. Let's say school is from 7 to 4. And then we can also copy this. Now as we can see, we have the hours of the school. So let's add some background in our table. So let's say we want to make our first row some kind of gray color. So we have to find the first TR tag, and inside we have to write another attribute, which is the BG color attribute, and then equal, and then 2 quotation marks. And inside the quotation marks, we can write the color. So let's write gray. There we go. And now we can see the background color is gray for the first row. So let's say we want to make the second row some kind of light gray color. So we have to find the second TR tag, and then inside we can write BG color equals light gray. There we go. And then here we can see we have the darker gray for the first table row and the lighter one for the second one. So let's say we want to make the gaps inside the table data some kind of black color. So we have to come to our table tag, and then in the table tag we can write BG color as well. And then we can set this to, let's say, black. And then here we can see we have a nice working table. Here we can see in our table that the word Wednesday is taking so much space than the others. So to fix this and give them the equal width, we have to come to our table head, and then we have to write width. And let's set the width to, let's say, 100 pixels. And then we can copy this and then paste it for all the table headers. So the last thing we have to do is come to our TR tag, and then we have to set the width of it as well. So the width of the TR is gonna be 100, which is our pixel, multiply how many table headers are there. So in this case, we have 7 headers, so it's gonna be 700. So now if we come back to our web page, we can see that if we resize the window, we can see this is now fixed. So here we can see all of them has the same space. So there is another problem with our table, which is the table data are not centered. So to make them go to the center, we have to come to our second TR tag and then add a style. And inside the style, we have to write text align, this one, and then we have to write center. And then if we come to our web page, we can see these are now all centered and the width for all of the table headers are now the same. So that is how our HTML tables work. So that's it for today's video. If you liked it and want to appreciate my effort, you can click the like button and subscribe if you think HTML is fun.